The COVID-19 pandemic has put us all in a jarring situation. Affecting the lives of every Filipino across the country, our educational system was no exception, since the opening of classes were postponed. The Department of Education came up with Deped Order Number 12, Series of 2020, the adoption of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan for the school year 2020-2021, a package of educational intervention that will respond to the basic education challenges brought about by COVID-19. Kalibo Pilot Elementary School, through the initiative of our school principal and the collaboration of the teaching staff, opted to adopt the modular learning modality. However, teachers were given an option on what modality to use depending on the capacity of the learners. As a Grade 4 SPED Fast Learner Advisor, with a confirmation from the parents, we chose the blended learning as our modality. With my decision to adopt a blended learning modality in the opening of classes, I set my priorities and started the preparations. A surge of online tutorial courses or webinars implemented by the Department of Education helped teachers become digitally literate on taking on the task of conducting online classes. This is our new normal classroom setting. Usually, our classrooms would get really chaotic, but because of COVID-19, rooms became eerily quiet. Aside from the modules that we were using, I slowly introduced them to the online learning platform. Google Meet is the main platform that I use to teach the kids.
Bakit ko napili ang Google Meet? Naisip ko kasi na hindi na nga nakikita ang mga bata, so by means of Google Meet,
kahit nasa cellphone man yan or nasa laptop man yan, they have the chance to see and talk to each other by using the chat box. So yun yung naisip ko na isang paraan para kahit paano ay nagkikita-kita at nagkakamustahan pa rin naman yung mga bata. And aside from that, previously I also used other media platforms such as the Messenger Rooms and the Facebook Social Learning. And the latest yung ginagamit namin is the Google Classroom. But they were not optimal for our setup. So, halo-halo lang. May time na Google Meet, may time naman na may mga assignments sila sa Google Classroom sila pumupunta. And sometimes, I like to mix it up. Meron din akong mga platforms o mga applications kagaya ng gamified na kung saan ang mga evaluation or ang mga quizzes ay dinadaan ko sa laro para naman hindi sila mabore na puro na lang modules, puro na lang sila sulat ng sulat. Sa pamamagitan ng mga online games na yan, ng mga ginagamit ko, ay nag-e-enjoy din sila. Pupils were also encouraged to join a virtual battle of knowledge such as the Quizalize Bee competition as their extracurricular activities. Since the pandemic, our pupils were stuck inside their houses, depriving them from social interactions with other people. But they were not hindered from performing classroom-related activities. Recycling and upcycling, together with urban gardening associated with their lesson, was one of the activities that kept them busy. Aside from that, performance outputs from their experiments were submitted through a video presentation. Everyone is navigating through this pandemic. It has put us in a difficult position, but we are not helpless. Far from it. This pandemic is not a hindrance for us to deliver quality education. Instead, it paved the way for teachers to discover and develop our inner talents and to bring out the best in us and the best that we can do for the education of our learners. In these trying times, support from the parents and other stakeholders were very much appreciated. We as teachers can say that we can conquer this, and we have conquered this. Pandemic or not, education will continue. We will deliver the best we can do for the benefit of the children we teach. We strategize, we innovate, and we equip ourselves, and at the end of the day, all shall be well. And we can say, para sa bata, para sa bayan. I am Arnie Ventura from Kalibo Pilot Elementary School.